Hello everyone, welcome to iExam. So as you all know that IBPS AFO has declared its results yesterday. Now we are with you all with our success stories, and today we have Mr. Vinod Kumar. He has cleared the examination IBPS AFO this year. So we'll discuss how what was his strategy and how he has cleared this examination. Okay. So first of all, many congratulations to you from iExamB family, and we wish you a very successful career there. So yes, Vinod, you can tell us about yourself first.
First of all, thank you, sir. Thank you for the greeting. Hi, everyone. As you know, my name is Vinod Kumar. I am from Koppal district. I'm from Karnataka. I have completed my graduation in GKVK US Bangalore, and after that, I completed my MSc in US Dharwad. In the beginning of the MSc, I got to know from one of the YouTube video, Kailash Sir was posted a video regarding AFO. Uh, by that, I have come to know that such exam is there, and I completely watched and I got to know about the exam. After that, I gave my first attempt in the beginning of my MSc. So I made it up to interview. I could not make it in the final list because I missed it by point 9 something. The After the result, I realized where I have to work, which is the main weak area that who wants to clear this exam. And after some time, I figured it out. My weak area was in my interview and mains exam. So in every aspirants who are targeting this exam, with who are from the agriculture background, for them rest of the subjects are easy, so that they have the little background knowledge regarding agronomy, soil science, horticulture, beauty, forestry, such subjects. But we people really face problem when it comes to the allied sectors like livestock, poultry, fisheries. Sometimes questions will come up from the figure. So last time when I was given my exam in 2021, one or two questions even from the figure they were asked regarding one host which is the host for some disease. So I was not aware of that. So I that realized how important this allied sectors. I realized I have not answered 2 to 3 questions, which was very easy. After coming out of the exam, so many people discuss. I got to know, okay, that such questions I should not miss because everyone are answering. I have missed. It is my fault. So that this time I made sure I should start my mains preparation from the allied sectors. Rest I was very confident that I have that ample amount of knowledge regarding little knowledge or some knowledge regarding the other subject. So I started preparing this exam, and even I got to know I exam be some course is available. Luckily I got this course in 1 week before my mains exam. I was waiting for the prelims exam. Somehow I cleared it of prelims, luckily, which I was very feared about my prelims. This time I was very feared because last time it was 40, and this time I thought that it would be around 40, above 40. But unexpectedly, this is IBPS. It can happen anything with the IBPS. So cutoff was very low. God's sake, I cleared it. My prelims was I scored around 34 marks. 30 or 21 something. I scored 34. My next target was for mains, which is very surprising. Will get questions from different sectors. As I from genetics and plant breeding, I was for JRF I read like genetics, pathology, microbiology, seeds. I had this knowledge regarding these subjects. So last time, the 2021 also, it helped me. I was not prepared. Somehow I had a knowledge, so I answered all these questions related to these subjects. This time with that confident, I didn't touch these subjects. I focused on the other subjects. This time more questions are there from the fisheries part, which are very easy, which are easily doable. I took the ISM the course, and I watched videos. At the end of the each chapter, I attempted all the mock tests. I didn't left even one mock test also.
Okay.
Apart from that, I have given apart from the I exam mock test, I given many plenty of mock tests. I used to do. I used to read a separate. For example, if I used to cover agronomy, I used to
Mm-hmm.
go to the Google and I used to type it on the Google like agronomy mock test for AFO. Whatever mock
Okay.
test used to come, I used to attend. I used to attend. I used to attend. At the end of the each mock, I used to check whichever I have done, which silly mistake I have done. I used to go through it again and I used to read
Again.
those in subjects. I did for all these subjects, but finally when it came to allied sectors, it was very difficult for me to cover and uh, to mark the answers. That time I exam really helped, and especially thanks to I exam and especially Kailash Sir for guiding and giving guidance regarding the form mains. So I kept I used to lot of mocks. Usually mock exam only will help for the mains, because
Yes.
there is when it comes for attending MCQs, we just have to go through the key words in the questions, which will highlighted in the questions. So they will give the hint. Based on that hint, we have to mark the answers, because 40 minutes 60 questions. This time it was
Mm.
everybody told that moderate, the difficulty level was moderate to difficult.
Moderate.
Even I felt the same, because even though I had gave the last time, after coming from the exam I couldn't say how many questions I have marked right. That was the scenario this time. After I gone through various answer keys, at that time I got 38, but when result came out, it was 41.5. I knew that the question that I marked was right, but due to some coaching answer key, I myself deducted those mark also, and I kept it. I kept it at least 38. Okay, I have about 10 marks now. I can confidently I can go and give the interview, because one of my senior told that above 10 you will be safe, whatever the score you the cutoff will be.
Cut off.
And I had that idea about the mains, how safer I am. After the result, I was very surprised. I was got 41.5 in the mains, and luckily this time I qualified 3 stages also, mains and interview also. The interview also, the mistake that I did in the interview was I didn't take the guidance from the anyone. I prepared myself. I listened videos which did not help me. What the mistake I did was I used to read the
Yes.
banking awareness. I read bank awareness. I had good knowledge regarding
Knowledge.
whichever knowledge regarding the banking awareness, and the crop that is grown. That little bit I have done the smart work last time, but the main thing is I was the guidance. This time I asked many of my seniors what really interview panel members will accept from the student. They told me the first thing that you should have the confidence in the answers. When you answer, if you don't know, say no to no when you
No,
don't
no.
know the answer. This time I didn't say anything which I was not know anything. The question they ask, anything, any question they ask me, I used to say if I know, I used to answer. Otherwise I used to say sorry sir, I am not
Don't
knowing
know.
about this. I will in the future, in the day I will know it. I said like that. And like it this time was the interview panel members were very cordial. They
Mm-hmm.
did not ask me regarding any banking awareness or what are the current affairs that is going on. They straight away they asked me one question was, why did you choose agriculture? The
Mm.
very first question was, uh, I unexpected question. I answered somehow managed, because the reality because I came to know because this agriculture from my cousin. So I answered smartly, and I went to the next question. Lastly, they asked me, "Why did you? How you will farm? How you help farmers? You have done genetics and plant breeding."
Yes,
I
the
gave a
same
smart answer.
question. Yeah, same question.
Uh,
They also asked from me when I was there
that's
in the interview.
the common question for every.
Yes.
and my interview was around 8 minutes. I was very surprised because many of them given interview for more than 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
Hmm.
My interview over around 7 minutes. When I came, I asked my friend how much, what is the duration of my interview. He told me that you were around 7 minutes. I was very nervous because they didn't ask me anything. What will Did they felt anything fault with my answer? So I was very tense. But after my result, I got in the interview 15.14. This time I scored 3 marks extra from the last time.
Yeah, that's
This is this
great.
was my this was my journey from failure to success, because uh, main reason is IXMB, that course. Uh, the main thing that everyone has to do is to give many mocks, so
Hmm.
you will get where you are doing wrong. Sometimes what we feel, we know the answers, but we will mark in the mock, we will get to know, oh, this was the wrong. That will
Wrong
keep
answer.
in our memory when you attend to the real exam. Okay, okay, this in elimination it will help us, not in the direct way. To eliminate the other options, it will help the mocks.
Yes.
uh,
Yes, this is the good learning basically. And during the last time also, in the last month also, everyone must have to attempt as many as mock tests you can. It maybe from any sources, but you have to attempt many mock test. Okay. So as you have covered all my questions in your very first answer, so I hope that a student will able to understand how they, defeat their failure and how they overcome and to gain that success again. And basically, you are from the genetics and plant breeding department, MSc, you have done. So this other student can also correlate with it. Okay, so my next question is, what do you think? What is your dream and what you will do now?
so actually right now I have not got anything about any future. So in case after if I get time, I actually wanted to go for the next level, that is the NABARD exam. So I
Hmm.
thought it as a secondary after EFO. Uh, my next target is NABARD. Uh,
Never.
I that is the next thing for me. Uh,
Yes. So
that's
this
all.
is not the end. You have to keep on going.
This is the beginning, sir. Actually,
This is the beginning. Okay. So how are you feeling now after the result from yesterday?
after when the result came, I did not say to my parents. I waited for one day because in Karnataka, April 2 is celebrated Yugadi, New Year beginning. So I
Oh,
gave this news today, so that my parents feel happy, more happy. In the
okay.
normal day, they feel happy, but when I say it on the festival day, they feel more happy. That was the reason I didn't revealed my result to my parents.
Okay, that is something really very unique, to contain the information for one day. This is really very great. Okay, so as you are already told about the student about the very various preparation strategy and anything. So anything you want to highlight again, one or two important thing that you should that any students must do for any examination.
One thing I want to say, after completion of each subject, give as many mocks as possible. May be agronomy or any, because we cannot predict from which subject the questions will come. One or two questions may come from the state science. We will miss such topics. The thing is, you should not leave any subject. We have to go through all the subject and you give the mocks. Uh, each individual subject mocks at the end, when the mains exam will be there. 1 week before 1 week, we should start attempting the overall mocks. It includes current affairs, NABARD
Mm,
schemes, and recent government schemes. And sometimes it is very common. Students used to get confused from where the source is very important. So you should not wander here, there, wasting time.
yes.
Get one proper source. Believe on that source. Go through multiple. Do that. Read one time and do multiple revision, and try to attempt the mocks on that also. we will get lot of content is available on the net itself. One thing I can say, net if you can attend any mocks,
Yes,
not
there
that
is
will
no.
really
Yes. Yeah, you
boundary.
said
We should
you
not
said
limit.
Yes, you said a very good thing that we have to confine to a source and we have to believe about that source, whatever may be the source. Because nowadays there are so many sources for learning. There may be books, there may be online platforms, various online platforms are there. Even the agriculture universities are also providing their digital course. So you can, with religiously, if you are following any particular source, that they will definitely you will get the success. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि एक ईश्वर में आस्था होनी चाहिए तो वो नैया पार करा देते हैं similarly. Okay, so how our course helped you in this thing, like attempting mock tests and all?
So what I did was I was read every I read basic books like Nimrasunda, and after that I came to the IXMB particular subject, and after going through all the videos, after
Hmm.
each content there is separate video on for each topic. There is a related mock is there. I attended and analyzed. Okay, these are the questions I made it wrong, so I went back to the video again and watched it, and I cleared my concept. I think it basically helped in uh, to go through very fastly that schemes, because last time I spent a lot of time wasting on the schemes itself. This time I left so many schemes which are not useful for mains. The main
Yes,
IUPS mainly targets that the schemes that are available to the farmers,
farmers.
uh, not in the books.
Hmm.
So we have to PM Kisan, Fasal Bima Yojana, Krishi Sinchay Yojana, uh, and some
Yes.
related like that stuff. These are very important. Uh, there are many schemes related to farmers which are really helpful. So we have to focus. As sir will say, what are the major things to cover in the schemes that year how to cover the schemes. I have seen that video also one day.
Six
So
point trick.
I did
Yes.
that. Some which place they have released, what is the expenditure of budget allocation, in how much
Yes.
the different sector, if that is a state and center, center and state will be there, that 60-40 contribution will be there. So I got to know, I made one chart for each scheme. Sir gave one chart. I totally combined all the schemes and I made a separate chart so that I can easily revise at the end of the completion of my reading. You have to do a
Mhm.
little smart work, because IBPS will not say how much you read. It will say how
Yes.
much you marked exact questions.
Exactly. In the
Reading,
examination.
reading so many books, getting into the hall and making some silly mistake will definitely throw away from a chance of getting into the list. Just we have to confine to the sources, do multiple time revisions,
Yes.
attend as many possible mocks, and at the end go with the open minded that I have done everything. This I have done everything. I will become. I will easily get into. You should have the positive mind when you enter into the exam hall, because that positive mind will take it near to the success. The last time that mistake that I did, because I got scared while seeing that the students outside of the exam center. So
Mm-hmm.
this time I made my mind, definitely I will clear the mains. This
Okay.
was my uh, route to the success.
So I think you have very in a very good description. You get the good tips to the students. So I hope that everyone will have the about the understanding about the how you clear the examination, and they will also got to know how they have to work for their further preparation if they are not able to succeed in one attempt. Okay, so I think this is very good to talk to you, Vinod. So
Thank you, sir.
this is all for this success story. Definitely, it will help future aspirants and students. And we wish you all the very best and for your career also and for your future assignments also. So all the very best. Vinod, and thank you
Thank you.
for joining with us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity once again. Thanks a
Yes.
lot.